Content warning. The following recording contains extremist rhetoric and may include dehumanizing or hateful language. What you are about to hear is a historical document presented strictly for education, research, and public awareness. It is being shared to help people understand propaganda, radicalization, and the real-world consequences these ideas produced. I do not endorse, promote, or excuse Adolf Hitler, Nazism, anti-Semitism, racism, or any ideology rooted in hate or violence. This is archival material presented to inform, not to glorify or recruit. If you are here looking for praise, justification, or recruitment content, you are in the wrong place. Viewer discretion is advised.
What we need if we are to have a real people's state is a land reform. We do not believe that the mere dividing up of the land can by itself bring any alleviation. The conditions of a nation's life can, in the last resort, be bettered only through the political will to expansion. Therein lies the essential characteristic of a sound reform. And land, Grund und Boden, we must insist, cannot be made an object for speculation. Private property can be only that which a man has gained for himself, has won through his work. A natural product is not private property, that is national property. Land is thus no object for bargaining. Further, there must be a reform in our law. Our present law regards only the rights of the individual. It does not regard the protection of the race, the protection of the community of the people. It permits the befouling of the nation's honor and of the greatness of the nation. A law which is so far removed from the conception of the community of the people is in need of reform. Further, changes are needed in our system of education. We suffer today from an excess of culture, Überbildung. Only knowledge is valued, but wiseacres are the enemies of action. What we need is instinct and will. Most people have lost both through their culture. We have, it is true, a highly intellectual class, but it is lacking in energy. If, through our overvaluation of mechanical knowledge, we had not so far removed ourselves from popular sentiment, the Jew would never have found his way to our people so easily as he has done. What we need is the possibility of a continuous succession of intellectual leaders drawn from the people itself. Clear away the Jews. Our own people has genius enough. We need no Hebrews. If we were to put in their place intelligences drawn from the great body of our people, then we should have recovered the bridge which leads to the community of the people. Again, we need a reform of the German press. A press which is on principle anti-national cannot be tolerated in Germany. Whoever denies the nation can have no part in it. We must demand that the press shall become the instrument of the national self-education. Finally, we need a reform in the sphere of arts, literature, and the theater. The government must see to it that its people is not poisoned. There is a higher right which is based on the recognition of that which harms a people, and that which harms a people must be done away with. And after this reform, we shall come to recognize the duty of self-preservation. A man who says, "I deny that I have a right to defend my personal life," has thereby denied his right to exist. To be a pacifist argues a lack of conviction, a lack of character. For the pacifist is indeed ready enough to claim the help of others, but himself declines to defend himself. It is precisely the same with a people. A people which is not prepared to protect itself is a people without character. We must recover for our people as one of its most elementary principles the recognition of the fact that a man is truly man only if he defends and protects himself. That a people deserves that name only if in case of necessity it is prepared as a people to enter the lists. That is not militarism, that is self-preservation. Therefore, we National Socialists stand for compulsory military service for every man. If a state is not worth that, then away with it. Then you must not complain if you are enslaved. But if you believe that you must be free, then you must learn to recognize that no one gives you freedom save only your own sword. What our people needs is not leaders in parliament, but those who are determined to carry through what they see to be right before God, before the world, and before their own consciences, and to carry that through, if need be, in the teeth of majorities. And if we succeed in raising such leaders from the body of our people, then around them once again a nation will crystallize itself. It is the pride of our movement to be the force which shall awake the Germany of fighters which yet shall be.